Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of March in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're going to take a look at your Angel Guide Oracle card, which for you, the Ease and Grace came out. This card is all about letting things go and not trying to force anything into your life. As you can see, that flow in his hands are kind of indicating that you need to flow like a water with ease and grace. You need to let things happen in your life and not try to force any kind of plans. Sometimes when you let things happen, when you surrender to what the universe wants, that's when the beauty, that's when the magic starts to manifest in your life. So try not to force anything. But let's see what is the tarot telling us. In the center of your card you do have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, this card is all about stability. It can be a person or your energy, or just the energy of the card. If it's a person, it can be an earth sign, which is definitely can be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But this card is all about stability. This card is all about loyalty, and it can be an indication of a long-term relationship, a long-term stable faithful relationship. If you're single, you can definitely expect something like that coming into your life. If you are already in an existing relationship, it is an indication that this relationship is stable, this relationship is here to stay, and this is something that is like a long-term stability, and there's definitely a caring energy in it, in terms of protecting each other, in terms of nurturing. This is definitely great energy for a long-term perspective. But let's see what other cards are in your reading. The first card you have here is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is an indication of a change that is for the better, for the best in your life. This is kind of like the energy when the universe is working out things in your favor. This is when you are at the right place at the right time and you're meeting the right person, type of energy, and things are turning for the better, especially if you've been going through some difficulties. This is the card that's indicating that luck is on your side. This can be an indication of a new relationship coming in, or it can be that an existing relationship is turning into more serious, getting to the next level. It can be proposal, getting married. There's definitely a lucky change. Now, the challenge with this Wheel of Fortune, that if you are in a relationship that's not necessarily the right one for you, the wheel sometimes can remove that relationship in order to bring in something better for you, something that's gonna be help you to be happier. But let's see the next card, which is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is the card of sorrow. Five of the Cups is the card of regret and sadness. So some of you are definitely sad about something. This can be a breakup, losing a partner, and kind of being sad about whatever happened in your life. So this can be again, like, you know, this is a card that's you're focusing on the negatives that happen to you, and whenever this card comes up, you need to kind of focus on that not everything has been lost. There are more opportunities for you to discover, more opportunities for you to explore, and but the challenge with the Five of Cups, that because of your focusing on the negativity, you're not seeing these opportunities. So as hard it can be, it's very important for you to turn around and focus on the opportunities as opposed to whatever you lost. You also have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can be definitely a person or your energy. It's more of an air sign. Queen of Swords is somebody who is very logical, somebody who is kind of cares about the truth, and she's been through a lot. She's somebody who has a lot of pains in her life previously, and because of that she's definitely protecting herself. This can be somebody who went through a divorce or some various breakups, and she is somebody who's a great communicator, somebody who's witty, but you know, she's not a sugarcoater. She is somebody who tells things as it is. And sometimes, like, you know, her words can be painful. So there might be some of you are dealing with this energy. Maybe you're getting some advice. Very interesting that maybe there's some kind of a partnership with somebody who's represented by the Queen of Swords energy, and the other one who is represented by the King of Pentacles. Both of these people are very practical, logical. They're not necessarily a bad coupling from that perspective. And you also have the Knight of Swords. So again, this can be a person, your energy, definitely another air energy. But definitely this card is an indication of a big change. That's something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been wanting. And it's a very fast moving energy. So I think that for some of you, there might be some fast changes happening in your life, which might be hard for you to deal with. Especially having the Five of Cups, maybe there's lots of changes happening in your life. Knight of Swords is all about getting things done. So some of you are focusing on moving forward with your life. But again, this can be a big change. It can be the energy when somebody is stepping into your life and you're kind of really enamored by this person. Or it can be that you are getting engaged, getting married. In some instances, if you're in an existing relationship, it might be an indication that the other party might be thinking about leaving the relationship. Now let's see the next card, which is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is the card of feeling alone, feeling left out in the cold, not feeling enough. So this is kind of like with the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, there's definitely for some of you some kind of a breakup that you've been going through, and it's been still impacting your life today. So definitely you need to focus on positivity, focus on gratitude, because whenever the Five of Pentacles comes up, you're not necessarily feeling yourself alone. You're feeling yourself alone. You're not feeling that you have a chance of getting back into the game of love. It can be as well that, you know, you are in a relationship but you are kind of feeling alone in this relationship. Can be a sign of financial troubles impacting a relationship, but definitely can be just, you know, challenges in terms of getting back into the dating game, especially if you are raising your children alone. You might have some challenges from that perspective, especially since this is right beside the Queen of Swords. It might be that some of you are divorced and having children, and you have some challenges that's kind of stemming from that. But definitely when the Five of Pentacles comes up, you're focusing on lack. You're focusing on what you don't have as opposed to focusing on what you have. So you need to kind of try to practice a little bit more gratitude in order to lift and raise your energies to attract more positivity into your life and attract whatever you want. And it's kind of really similar kind of to the ease of and grace, because some of you might be trying to want to get something very too much, and you're kind of holding on to that wanting. So try to let it go, and you're going to be able to see your manifestations coming in sooner. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, and I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very excited in the comment how this reading is resonating with the reality, with your life, if you're willing to share it. So let's continue. The next card you have, which is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, I'm very happy to see that, because this is an indication that you're leaving the troubles in the past, you're moving on, you're moving towards calmer shores after a difficult time. So this is a great indication that things are getting better for you. Some of you might be physically moving, some of you might be going on some kind of a trip, but there's definitely an indication that things are getting better for you, and things are calming down after a difficult time. This can be also even in an existing relationship, that some of you might have gone through some difficulty, and you're able to kind of solve those difficulties and leave that behind. Some of you might be leaving a relationship behind as well. It can be quite a few ways of manifesting this card into your life, but the main message is that things are getting better. You are arriving to better times, which I'm very happy for you to see, especially after those Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles energy. So the next you have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is an indication that you're working very hard on something. Maybe you are in a relationship and you are trying to fix things, you're trying to make the relationship better. Some of you might be working a lot to provide for your loved ones. It can be also a sign of something repetitive. So maybe there's some repetitiveness in your love life that you're kind of going through. Maybe if you're trying to find a partner, you are on the dating apps, dating sites, or you're going out, there's definitely some repetitive feel in it. You're definitely perfectionist, you're putting a lot of effort into it. But the good news with the Eight of Pentacles, that all of the hard work that you're putting into it will pay off, and you're going to achieve whatever you are trying to. Now you also have the Devil. Devil can be an indication that some of you are feeling that you are in a situation that you are not able to get out of it. This can be like a devil's circle, in a sense that maybe you are in a toxic relationship. Some of you might be not seeing the way out of being alone, or just there's just something that keeps coming back to you with the devil energy. That it can be a sign of a very a relationship where the two people are very dependent on each other, but it can be also a sign of even some kind of an abuse. It can be a sign of cheating. It can be a sign also of addiction, like addicted to the other person. It can be addiction to drugs, alcohol, anything, pretty much. Like you can kind of be addicted to anything, but it can be as well that you are kind of going through a repetitive cycle here. Especially like when I kind of see the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles. I think you're and even the Wheel of Fortune, right? You're kind of going through a repetitive cycle here. Something in your life keeps coming back. Maybe there's some kind of a lesson that you need to learn. Maybe it's letting it go, letting things go, because that's really your main message, to kind of be in the flow. But when the devil comes up, you need to kind of pay attention that there's a way out, and even though you might feel that you have a control, you actually do. That's why the devil card is showing up. But at the bottom of the deck, you have the beautiful energy of the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, which is an indication of happiness, joy, celebration, a new chapter in your life, when doors are opening for you. This can be definitely an indication of a new relationship, getting engaged, getting married, and celebrating. It can be even a sign of a childbirth. So I think what I'm kind of getting here, that you're going to be able to get out of this circle of repetitive cycle, and achieve the happiness, the feeling home, the feeling relaxed, if you let things go. If you let things happen in your life, I think you're going to be able to get rid of this this circle that you've been going through, and you're going to be able to achieve that stability of the King of Pentacles and the beautiful energy of the Four of Wands, which is really a new chapter, and the 11 card for you. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.